Hey guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution Tarot, and I'm here today to bring you a message for Sagittarius for love and soul connections. Keep in mind it's general, so take what you feel resonates for you, disregard the rest, go about your day, and know that no matter what messages come through, my friends, it's still up to you and your active free will, the choices you make and the steps you take in this world to get whatever fulfillment it is you'd like to see, and that's your active freedom, right? Your active free will, those steps that only you can take. So however you integrate this guidance today, my friends, do it with your full heart is what I have to say. So I want to also send out a big shout out to all my subscribers. I love you, love you, love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you feel like this resonates and you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe, join the journey with me. I'd love to have you along this ride. So before I get into the messages, I do just want to say that time is fluid and this message is timeless. So whenever you pick up on this, it may be for you, it may be picking up on a situation from the past, a past life even, something that's happening now or something that's going to happen, and you just kind of have to have a little bit more clearer guidance or more of an informed perspective is what I heard, okay? So I'm going to take a moment to call in spirit. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, my team of light, and any of your spirit guides that would be here for the highest good of the entire collective to join us, as well as Archangel Gabriel's chiming in. I'm going to ask them all to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you guys that would ask for it, as well as to use me as the clearest channel possible for the most far-reaching of messages, but only top-notch messages here today, my friends. No lower stuff. So let's get into the cards. I'm going to pull 3 different sets of cards. So one will be for your energy, Sagittarius, one will be for your love or soul connection, and one will be for the space in between. Keep in mind that this love or soul connection, it may be a soulmate, it may be, a soul bond, it may be a soul contract that you have. So this could also be a friend, a work colleague that could show up in here, or that you're going to have a very special bond with this person as well. But it could be family, again, could be romantic love, it could be work, it could be friends. So take it how it resonates for you, and remember that these energies can swap. Just take what you feel resonates for you. So I'm going to start off today with the Energy Oracle, and this is by Sandra Ann Taylor. So let's get some energy, please, here for Sagittarius. You have Angel of Love that's actually shown itself in the reverse. Sorry about the glare, guys. Hopefully you have Woman holding your heart, and you have Victory. I'm going to grab a message from the book from the Angel of Love in the reverse. It's number 49. And see what guidance, first off, that this has to say. What I heard is you may not be seeing it, or you may not be feeling it yet. So let's see. It says in the reversed, this Angel of Love could indicate a possible disconnect in matters of the heart. While this sometimes signifies a divorce or separation, it could also imply an emotional rift where two people stay connected on a superficial basis, yet at a deeper level seem to be going their own ways. In this position, the angel can also refer to an old separation if the longings remain alive in one partner's heart. If you find yourself unable to let go, this loving angel is telling you it's time to release any toxic or unrequited attachment you may be holding on to. The universe is waiting for you to free up your heart and open your life to the fully present and honoring love that you so rightly deserve. I'm all tongue-tied over this. So look in the mirror and see the Angel of Love there with you. Know that you are worthy of this tender emotion from yourself and others. And it says, I love and value myself without limitation or condition. Tender, loving treatment comes to me in wonderful and unexpected ways. Want to repeat it with me this time? I love and value myself without limitations or condition. Tender, loving treatment comes to me in wonderful and unexpected ways. And we're going to do this rule of 3. I love and value myself without limitation or conditions. Tender, loving treatment comes to me in wonderful and unexpected ways. Feel that you deserve this. with this woman holding the heart, with this victory, you may feel like you want to hold on to your romantic feelings or be not so forthcoming with how you're feeling, because in the past, if you've been the one to offer your heart first, quite often you may have been, what I heard is, subject to some unrequited love. So what I myself, okay, I'll admit it, in my younger years, this is who I was. I would be so open and so honest with my feelings. So if I really liked someone, I would tell them. And then I would get shot down, usually because my feelings were stronger, it intimidated people, all of those reasons why they happen. And it was really, really difficult on me because I internalized all this stuff. It wasn't until later that, really you come to the point where, like, well, it wasn't meant for me at the time. But it's really shitty on your ego, and it's hard on your heart when you feel like, what's the point of going after these things? And this is where our self-defeatist stuff can really kick in here. And Spirit's reminding you, no, we just said those affirmations 3 times. And even if you didn't say it 3 times, I'm going to send my intention out there for you if you would like it. That, the universe brings you that wonderful, beautiful treatment that you so, so greatly deserve into your world. But one really important thing is we have to find this for ourselves first. So if we are finding ourselves or catching ourselves in self-sabotage, if we're in a new relationship and we're still holding on to something because someone else doesn't love us or doesn't feel the same way, and we're hurting and feeling this 4 of Cups energy, feeling this less than, this is the place where somebody's spirit guide, and this isn't me, my friends, but somebody's spirit guide said, and I quote, and I'm going to say it, it's time to pull your head out of your ass. I don't know who that was for, but I felt like it was important, and that's not to be mean. I feel like this is a very loving, like, grandfather energy showing up, being like, look, honey, there's going to be people in our worlds who aren't going to like us. Not everybody is meant for us, and you have such a wonderful, beautiful, full heart wanting to give this love out there. Not everyone is deserving of this love that you have. So I think it's really going to be important for you to honor yourself first, and if there are places in your heart where you're holding on to maybe some distrust, is what I heard from past situations, now is the time to really kind of acknowledge that, because that stuff is going to get in the way of your victory. So work really hard on finding ways to release it. If it means that maybe you need to write it down in your journal, what you need to release, or how the connections you see, how it makes you feel when you think about this situation, and then write down a bunch of really wonderful things about yourself. I think it's really important to see, like, if you've heard, it's a saying or a phrase, right? Like, don't judge your worth by someone else's inability to see it. That's not okay. No one else has the ability to make you feel unworthy. And they may have tried, right? There could have been times in the past where you definitely, depending on how and who the unrequited love was dealing with, you may have, what I heard is, had some narcissists too, or even people who take advantage of your love, and I heard commitment as well. So there's a lot of victory here, but this means you need to own your heart's desires, and we need to hold on to our heart and remember that what I heard is it's important to both give and receive in balance with love in this situation, but to not be afraid or not to shy away from love when it comes to you. If it feels like it's something that if it feels good, what I heard is you gotta trust it. And we need to really try and let go of this idea, there's concern that we aren't going to give our full heart because this person's going to let us down anyway. Because what if they don't? And sometimes we push away the most amazing people or the best opportunities in our world because we're afraid of getting hurt again. So we self-sabotage. Let's not do that. I say we because I do it too. I've done it in the past. I'm sure I still do it. I'm trying to bring awareness to when I do it. And I think that this is what it is bringing awareness. When you do it, Own it. There's a reason you have it. There's nothing wrong. And what I heard is like, quitters don't quit. Well, this, or not to be a quitter. This isn't about quitting on how you feel or whatnot. This is about going, all these ways of thinking. They may have been protection mechanisms or served you in the past, but it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to grow and evolve and graduate, so to speak, on this evolution process in our world, on our journey, on our spiritual journeys. So the most important thing, I think, is that all those other people, they didn't know how to love you. It's not anything about you. It's that, how do you love someone so glorious when not everyone is going to be in that position? And it took me a long time too to realize, I'm offering my love and I'm not getting what I want, right? I'm not getting the response I want. So internalizing, I'm not feeling that they don't love me. And I'm heartbroken because this person doesn't love me. And it's not about, I spent a lot of years really upset about people who didn't love me instead of focusing on who did. And I think this is really important as well. I'm sharing my experience because it's built me up to who I am today. But I spent a lot of time really on seeking as well that validation outside of myself. And it took a long time to realize that if I do that, when you do that, you're not truly loving yourself, okay? So this is this place where find that courage within yourself to love yourself wholeheartedly for everything you are, and know what you deserve. Know how you deserve to be treated. And I also heard, not to chase. If there's people around that, from your past that try to resurface, this is just saying, don't chase or hold on to those things because they're not serving your higher purpose here of self-love. This angel of love is here for you. Call on her. Call on her to help you. Call on her to help heal any brokenness you feel within you. And I really do feel like there's some inner child trauma or inner trauma and inner child stuff here, that core wounding, core rejection. There's something that this hasn't just happened in your world either for a random coincidence. It's because the lesson that comes out of this is so strong. You breaking free of this, the chains as well, is so strong. When I was getting ready, I was shuffling the Heaven and Earth Tarot, and the Devil came out in reverse. And I was like, yeah, we're breaking free of some toxic shit. Congratulations, right? Your love and soul connection side, we had Archangel Michael, which is really, really beautiful here. Very grounded energy as well. Angel of balance, however, not so balanced. So I am going to read to you this because I find it very interesting too. You both got Angel of balance, Angel of love, but also Archangel Michael showing up here to me is very, very important. Michael, if you can look at the way I'm seeing it, Michael's looking over at this angel of love, right? He sees her. And I do feel like your person or who you're watching this for, they see you. Let's see this angel of balance. So 48 in the reverse and 49 in the reverse. Yeah, and they're both consecutive. So angel of balance is 48, angel of love is 49. So in the reverse, it says the angel of balance comes with a loving warning that something may be seriously out of proportion in your life. It can be an important emotional component, such as the lack of self-acceptance or self-care. Remember, however, that when you put yourself last, the universe will do likewise. Receiving this card can oftentimes be a warning of lost energy, calling you to relax more, sleep more, or even just drink more water. Investigate how you may be out of balance in your time and energy regarding the externals and internals of your life. The adjacent cards in the spread could indicate the particulars. Perhaps you've been working too much or have been obsessed with relationship of money. This loving angel can help you bring the courage and wisdom you need to break such toxic patterns. Meditate on the angel's presence and visualize her pouring a beautiful liquid light through all of your chakras. balancing them and bringing you peace. Remember that you always have power to bring things back into peaceful balance. And the affirmation here is, I live a balanced and centered life. I care for myself. The universe cares for me also. I do feel like on their side, you definitely have an angel watching over you. If they have Archangel Michael, not saying you don't either, but Archangel Michael right now, I do feel like specifically is trying to engage with them, trying to engage in their life. Now, what I heard is it's going to be up to their free will. It's going to be up to your free will of whether you accept the guidance and the help of these angels as well. I'm just going to pause you guys. I need to get a drink really bad. Okay, I'm back with, I don't know if it's Squirtle, whoever it is. Kids love Pokemon, but there is definitely powerful angel presence over you and guiding you guys right now. And that importance I actually feel like is I almost feel like you're mirroring each other, because here it's like this could be emotional imbalances and emotional instabilities as well, similar to holding on to these feelings of loss and regret is what I heard. Feelings of unrequited love or feelings of not being worthy of love. These are things within ourselves, these same things that would cause self-sabotage. So what I heard as well is for some of you, and depending on what's happened, take it out, resonates, but there may be a lot of forgiveness needed in this and some compassion. What I heard is compassionate nature in this connection. A lot of forgiveness for places where there's been unbalance. And what I heard is an understanding that you're both human. An understanding as well as what I heard is you have wants and you have needs, and you have career paths, and you're going to be driven sometimes by different things. What I heard is there needs to be a place of meeting in the middle and balancing out this relationship. So Archangel Michael, I'm going to get right into, I'll get right into the tarot actually after that. But they want me to do this journey of love. The cards were flying out of it. So there is a message there as well, a very important one. But let's see about the space in between, Spirit. So I'm going to take these two. Thinking Man in the reverse, Envy in the reverse, and we have Indecision. So there's three there. Spirit, give me a little bit more. Thank you. So a little bit more. We have Deceit in the reverse, Rest and Rejuvenation, Sixth Chakra with Archangel Uriel in the reverse. I do feel like there's a lot of your crown, the crown chakras are blocked right now. It is important. We have anxiety here as well. It is important to rest. This also means to rest your mind, to give your soul a break. I feel like this is also removing ourselves of patterns of looking at other people and what they've accomplished and being jealous. And it's not even that it's not a negative, it's not necessarily that we're trying to be jealous, right? It's just sometimes if you catch yourself seeing somebody else's happiness and you catch yourself like holding a little bit of grudge, this is a place attached to some emotional wounding within ourselves that we need to bring light and awareness to, and to bring love within ourselves. Again, like I said, a lot of forgiveness may need to happen in this relationship. But deceit in the reverse, I feel like definitely been dishonesty in the past, definitely been envy in past, and we have, I think, anxiety now. That meditation would definitely help. And I'm going to actually grab a quick message from the book on the Seventh Chakra, because this is definitely your crown. Like, your thinking man reversed is that this is a male, could be a male authority not acting in your best interest, could be their best interest. But this card reversed is more than you more about you than others in your life. It usually is you learning and growing, right? And it also says something here that you may be destined to be a therapist, teacher, writer, publisher, psychic, or healer of some sort. Your soul longs to serve in this capacity, whether professionally or just in your personal life, but something maybe seems to be blocking your way. And here's this as well. I think that it's really important as well, like your journey, it's important. Their journey, it's important. This journey is important. For some of you as well, you may be really helpful for people. You may be really healing for them. And sharing your stories on how you overcame these feelings of rejection might help someone. Whatever anxiety you're going through as well, try and relax. Try and even just to recenter yourself. Sit calmly somewhere, take your shoes off, spread your toes apart, take 3 deep breaths in, whatever it is, count to 5 on those breaths, hold them in for 5, and release it. For 5, for 3, for 10. But each time you do this, everything is in perfect, balanced order. I am at peace. The universe loves and supports me. I am safe, protected, loved. There are, I think, mantras here that need to be really repeated and instilled. Because on the partner side, there's a lot of unbalance, right? There's something unbalanced. Archangel Michael's trying to hover over this. And on your end, there's something we're releasing because we're coming into victory and success. We're coming into our heart's desires. We're coming into even owning our hurt. And again, some of this is scary shit, right? Like coming into what I heard is relationships of this capacity as well can be scary, and we doubt our own ability to pull it off, our own worth. And there's a huge, I heard, spiritual leap happening. It's not even a jump. It's a leap. It's something that's like, boom, you will be propelled forward after this. So there could be, again, indecision because in the past there could have been lies and a lot of different things that happened between the two of you. And it's just, I really do feel whether or not moving forward, how you want to go about it. And definitely this 41, there's a block to spirit. So this card, in the reverse, indicates a block to your own intuition and the potential to help and power from the spirit world. Perhaps you fear opening up to this side of your life, or perhaps it's just something that seems foreign and unrealistic. Either way, it's time to awaken to the beauty and power of this realm. See your crown chakra spinning in a beautiful violet and white light and call upon Uriel's passion and power to help bring this connection into being. Once you're open to the incredible peace and power that spirit can bring, your life will never be the same. For some of you guys, it is a very spiritual, powerful energy and a powerful connection that once it may even be like a catalyst. You may not have met this person yet. But when this energy comes together and your energy comes together, a lot of changes are going to happen. A lot of spiritual changes are going to happen. And you have to be, like I said, with Angel of Love and Archangel Michael, you have to be willing to accept this, to accept spirit in. So I feel like as well, if you are blocking your crown because you're afraid of the energy that can come in, just make sure that you set your intentions, and these are very important, that any spirit guides or energy that comes to you is only for your highest good, and it is white violet light. It is beautiful and pure and from source. So the bottom of the deck, blossoming abundance. I feel like you're going to see that blossoming abundance once the lessons are done individually. So Spirit, can you give me one card, please, for Sagittarius? You have gifts received, and I do believe this is your spiritual gifts and this is your healing power within your heart. I love this card though because it is so heart-centered, it is so solar plexus centered, and it matches me in my kitchen right now. yellow and green. That your gifts come from the heart. Your soul radiates love. I also think that once you are willing to release those things that have dulled your shine, whatever has stopped you from glowing, I heard it, and growing, and whatever is keeping, if there's too much foliage in the way to stop the sunshine, do a little trimming. This could be people as well in your worlds. See about their soul connection, please. Thank you. So you have she loves. And the other card that fell out was drop into your heart. I don't know, I keep getting the feeling you don't know this person. Some of you might not. Some of you definitely might. I heard like this person is very in awe of your beauty and the love you possess. If you have not met them, this person as well, regardless of whether they're masculine, feminine, they're very in tune with their feminine side. They are very loving and they are very giving. I also heard they are very aware of their consciousness. I think the way it's coming through is weird, but I think they're very, very aware of their connection to the divine, and I think their power to transmit. So you may even end up having some sort of telepathic bond if this person is a catalyst for your spiritual transformation. If this situation feels different than anything has ever felt to you before, write it down. Document your experience, because someday it may be really important for you and it may shine the light for someone else. You are definitely getting upgraded right now. And whoever you're dealing with, again, understands the importance of an open heart, understands the value as well of coming from the heart. However, it may come from time, because again, the energy we got was just out of balance. It could be that they hold on too tightly as well. I definitely keep feeling like a mirroring energy. Can you guys tell me, Spirit, about the shared energy? Thank you. The shared energy is sensual awakening. Now it's in the reverse. It might just be that it's not time if you haven't come together. And Shakti, which is our fire, like our fire, that moving energy within us. That Kundalini. 19. It's divine feminine fire at that. So she is the body awakened with light. She is the divine feminine, and she is the Kundalini, the energetic force that moves through us, triggered by love that leads to enlightenment of our body. With our Kundalini coming alive within us, we cannot remain as we once were. It is impossible. And I feel, honestly, because it's impossible, because this is definitely going to change your life, if it hasn't already. Whatever situation, whatever person you're dealing with, I heard they may make you a spiritual person. You may make them a spiritual person, but either way, you have angels guiding you guys to find your way. What I also feel like with this envy and with this here, you have indecision, there's anxiety. If it's a powerful relationship that part of this I feel like is it's going to be hard for you to discuss with other people, because there could be jealousy, there could be a lot of they think you're lying, because that how could you possibly have this kind of connection with someone? You may not come from a very spiritual background or a spiritual family, as well as what I heard, and once you start moving through your transformation, it may be a foreign land. What I heard is very new. Luckily, there is YouTube. there is the ability for you to connect with people who have been on this kind of experience. Imagine the days of our parents before that. I feel like a lot of the things that in the past people had to really actively go out and search for, and this was knowledge that was very difficult and submersive knowledge, different counterculture. Well, here it is where it's much more widely available, and we have the internet, and we can talk about it without this fear of being burned as a witch. For some of you, this may start from a sexual encounter. Many of you, I do feel like as well, whether you've had sexual relations with them or not, it doesn't, whatever. But I feel like the energy that's building within you, this is both building within you guys individually, and when you come together, what I heard is the sexual chemistry is unmatched. It's off the charts. It's something that neither one of you would have experienced before. And this is going to cause anxiety and indecision, because this connection can get so powerful that you're going to try and run at some point or another. I do feel like it's not just you, right? This is that self-sabotage, though, coming back. If this is exactly why you give your heart to this person, you open up to it, and you let those things from the past come, you get a gift. And what you get is a gift, what I heard is from God. Again, you get to shine, but you get the gift of this person and the energy that is created. And what I'm hearing is it is not about the partnership necessarily so much as in that the partnership and this person, what I heard is it's not telling whether this is something that'll last forever, but what Spirit's saying is that's not the point, because they're going to be a very powerful catalyst in even changing your perception of yourself and your love. For some of you, I heard a dominating experience. But if you are going through the twin flame journey, or you have gone through it, or if you meet someone who these gifts received, you are all of a sudden experiencing the supernatural, take that as a sign and a gift. It may be scary. It may be difficult to even talk to this person about, because it makes you sound crazy. Trust in your spiritual gifts. Don't block them out. Because I do feel like as well, like this could come together and manifest through even like sensual, you may get a lot of sensual thoughts or dreams or feelings. And I feel like it's definitely on that mutual spot. And honestly, if you guys have been on this situation for a while, I do feel like a lot of the anxiety comes from how do we talk about it. This 9 of Pentacles comes out here, and this is wealth and abundance and giving. Having so much that as part of your mission, you're giving. And this doesn't have to be coin. It's what's needed. So for some of you, maybe you got a little extra dough and you can say, hey, here, get yourself a sandwich. Maybe some of you say, hey, I don't have any money. I want a sandwich. It's all about perspective on this, on some of you, what that abundance is. Some of it is financial gain. Some of it's being able to have more people at your table because there's always enough food. For some of you, this is love. This is acts of service. This is being able to share your gifts with the world. So if there's something you've been holding on to and you've been thinking about bringing it out, now is the time, my friends, is what I heard. Can you tell me about the soul connection side, please? And you have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this goes back to the Angel of Balance, where they could even be this thinking man in the reverse, like not clear, right? Things aren't clear and it's not time to move on. We can't make our mind up. And it could even be a situation mentally for them as well. They know that all of these feelings are here and that they care and they love for you. And whether or not they're fully understanding of whether it is the commitment or the spiritual connection here, there is a commitment to that spiritual connection. Even it's going to take your free will to engage in it. But there's this point of too where to get out of this, and to even sometimes what I heard is get this person off your mind is going to be very difficult. So this could also be where there's this blocked spirit going, no, you can't come through. Spirit, can you tell me about this Queen of Swords in reverse, please? Thank you. You get the eruption of light. I almost see this as two praying hands, and that the light that is set through power and intention and source in your own divinity, but then also that there's this person coming out of here holding this light, because this light comes from you. I feel like some of the things that have got your soul connection off balance is the spiritual connection. And it's something that it's meant to, I heard, destroy illusions or distortions. It's meant to change our thinking. It's meant to heal us. It's meant to help us become healers. And each of us have our own special gifts. This is something, what I heard is rite of passage as well. That your person is experiencing firsthand love and divine love. Archangel Michael is going to help them and help them under to stand on their own 2 feet throughout this entire process to become a much more loving and kind and beautiful individual than they already are, to be able to share the wealth of who they are with the world. And this is something, again, that they may feel crazy about. Tell me about the shared energy, please, Spirit. Like, it's just something that it's going to take them time to come to that place of acceptance of the situation. I'm going to take this one. I keep grabbing the wrong deck, but Cosmic Butterfly, because there's so much transformation that's going to happen. There's so much transformation that happens because of this partnership and because of your own actions going through this. Because the thing is, regardless of what happens, if you are on a soul-to-soul contract, or if you are experiencing major spiritual growth with this person, or as a response to, so it could be that this is not a soul-to-soul bond, this is a soul contract, that this person did something that has changed your world and helped you really evolve. However, I feel like that this mission, again, it's to help spread love and light in the world. It is to help raise the vibration of humanity, and it is one that totally destroys all preconceived notions of kind of what you thought reality could be. Because, to be honest, did anybody really believe in telepathy? Did anybody really believe in, maybe, But there's points where even if you are spiritually gifted and spiritually minded, this is challenging belief systems. And this is challenging belief systems of most of the people around you as well. So, I'm going to grab the right deck this time and grab a little bit of energy. Please tell me about the shared connection, please. So 2 cards in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse, and Strife, the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Because this is, the truth is coming out. The illusions and the hardship about this, they're coming out. We're not burning our power. We're removing the strife. However, with this Moon in the reverse as well, it's like things cannot be hidden for long. So they're showing me a few different things here. It being in the reverse also makes me feel like the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Kind of can't get your head straight or can't get your mind around it, because this is asking you really to dive in deep to spiritual connection that still may not be, I heard, fully obtainable until you have put down that more of the 3D ego and really allow yourself to tap into this. So I hope this resonates, honestly, guys. The bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups with illusionary success, but this is choose wisely. And whatever this is, Choose wisely, choose what is right for you, and choose what feels right to your hearts, because both of these situations involve dropping into our heart to get what we consider victory. That's the message I have. Again, I hope it resonates. I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.